What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Project, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming three-game NBA slate for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we have Thursday Night Football. I'm going to try to get that video out, but my fiance is not feeling well, so we'll see. But I had to do NBA, obviously. NBA is the main sport we play. NBA is the favorite sport, obviously. But we have a three-gamer. I like three-gamers. It's right in my wheelhouse. I like three-gamers compared to two-gamers. Like we have tonight, but we'll see. We have Nuggets chalk, we have Mavs chalk. We'll see. Nikolai Jokovic started, not Nikolai Jokic, Nikolai Vukovic from the Heat. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I was happy to see him start. But we have a three-gamer. Let's get it off with the Spurs and the Kings. Also, stay tuned for the Fantasy Six-Pack article I do on Yahoo for tomorrow. That'll be up too, so be ready to see that. But like I said, Spurs and the Kings. Believe this is the highest over-under on the game with 237, because like I said, I just wrote that article. If I remember right, it's 237. It's the highest one on the slate. So we're going to get a lot of points. So Kellen Johnson on the Spurs, I like him at 7-4. He's the facilitator of the offense. I don't mind going to him. I don't mind going to Jacob Pertl in this spot. We just saw, like I said, Kevon Looney hit over 10 rebounds, which you all see in the article that I wrote about. I think that Jacob Pertl can certainly do another 15. I like this spot for him at 7-2. Devin Vassell, he's been kind of up and down. It's hard to trust him when I just rather go to Keldon Johnson. Trey Jones is in at 6-1. He can get you over 20 fantasy points a game. It's just, can I get the minutes out of him? And then Bassi 4-4 is okay. I'd rather play him when he's 3K. SoCon at 4-3 is a value. He's getting consistent minutes over 30, but he can get you easily over 20 fantasy points. That's kind of his ceiling. But I'll take that at a 4-3 price tag on a small three gamer where we possibly can lack value. Sabonis 9-4. He's just hard to trust. It's the foul trouble. It's just the fouls. I mean, 4 fouls, 5 fouls, 3 fouls, 4 fouls, 4, 2, 6, 6, 4, 2, 4, 6. It's just he is constantly in foul trouble, cannot keep his hands to himself. That's why I'm not really getting him at 9-4. Or I could just rather go to De'Aaron Fox as a run back option, who I know is getting good minutes. And I know the fantasy production is there if he's going to hit his shot. 10 for 19, 13 for 19, 8 for 17. He's going to get you there. So 9,000, I'd rather just pay him. And then Kevin Huerter, the shooter, we know he's very score independent. 6,000's okay as long as he's going to hit his shot. Keegan Murray is questionable. That's the kind of the big status. If he's out, are we going to see more possibly Terrence Davis at 4-3, who can be a value for us? I certainly think so. Do I think he's going to drop a 60 bomb? No, not at all. It's Terrence Davis. He's not going to drop another 60 bomb, but he can get you there. Brooklyn and Portland. On the Brooklyn side, no Kyrie, obviously. So KD 11-6. That's a hefty price to pay on the three gamer. You're going to have a lot of value to pay that. And this matchup is not really one of my favorites. Nick Claxton at 5-5 is okay to me. This is the past two games have kind of been a letdown. Ben Simmons, 5-4 for Ben Simmons. What real world do we live in that Ben Simmons is 5-4? Did we ever expect that 3 years ago, 4 years ago? No, not at all. Do I want to pay that? Not necessarily. They're frustrated with him. Royce O'Neal, he looked bad last game, but I'll get to him at 5-3. I do like Seth Curry at 4-5. He is going to be a value also, who's getting us good minutes around 25. He can hit his shot. I'll play that at 4-5 when I'd rather just go to him than Joe Harris or Edmund Sumner. On the Portland side, Nurkic is questionable, Winslow's questionable, Keon Johnson's questionable. So the big news is Nurkic. If he's going to be out, I'm going to get to Drew Eubanks at 3-9. It's Brooklyn. I'll take that all day, every day, and I'll get me good minutes. I'll pay that for 3-9. We just need to watch the news. Good thing these are all late night games, and both two of the games start at 9. So we're going to get lineups. Dame Lillard, I like him as a spin up against this matchup. Jeremiah Grant hitting game winners nonstop. I like that at 7-6. Simons is okay at 7-3. Josh Hart is bad at 6-5. I like Josh Hart more if there's no Justin Winslow. Let's go to the final game, Detroit at the Clippers. No Cade Cunningham and no Isaiah Stewart. So the big news is Isaiah Stewart. Alec Burks is back, and so is Marvin Bagley. Bagley saw good minutes last game at 29. I don't mind that. Again, I know that's going to be Kachurian, but at 5-9, I'll pay that. I'll pay 6-9 for Jaden Ivey, who's going to be the facilitator of this offense. It's just Dwayne Casey. Are we going to get the Dwayne Casey kind of trickery, I guess, is what if that's what you want to call it, and not know what's going to happen with the lineup? Bog at 6-2. I don't mind that as long as he hit his shot. I don't mind it. But like I said, I like Bagley. Bay's kind of out of the rotation. I won't really like that. I don't mind Killian Hayes at 5,000, but that's kind of a big price to pay for Killian Hayes when I can go to Yahoo and pay $10 for him or $11, I believe it was. And then Paul George on the Clippers, he is questionable. So if he's out, it's going to be Reggie Jackson at 4.7. It's going to be John Wall at 5.7. We're going to get value. We're going to get some value here, especially against Detroit. Marcus Morris will look good at 6.3. I'm not really going to get the Zubac because that doesn't really impact him. But like I said, are we going to get Terrence Mann starting at 3.8? I like that. So we could get some value out of the Clippers. But that kind of wraps up the safe process, though. Thank you for tuning in. It was a great safe rest of the night. Have a good one, everybody.